What are we living with? This will finally be the year where the American people can say enough is enough. The Clintons are the past, but we are all going to be together a very bright future. The new emails also show members of the Clinton team viciously attacking Catholics and evangelicals. True. It's just the latest evidence of the hatred that the Clinton campaign has for faithful people in our country, faithful Americans. Hillary Clinton thinks you're deplorable and irredeemable. And irredeemable might be worse. Means you can't help yourself. I call you hardworking American patriots, and together we are going to save our country. We're the smartest, we're the best. We're going to unify our country. These emails also reveal that Clinton believes in global governance and unlimited immigration into our country. Speaking in secret to a foreign bank, Hillary Clinton said, "My dream is a hemispheric common market." There go your jobs, the rest of your jobs. With open trade and open borders, okay? She didn't want to hear that. She didn't want that to get out. Behind closed doors, when she thought no one was listening, she pledged to dissolve the borders of the United States of America. That's what's happening, folks. That's what's happening. We are going to have strong borders. We are going to have a great wall. And who is going to pay for that wall? 100%. They don't know it yet, but that doesn't matter. No, the Mexico's fine. I was there 2 months ago. I met with the president of Mexico, very good person. And you know what? We're going to have a great relationship with Mexico. But right now, their leaders are too smart for our leaders. We have massive trade deficits with Mexico. They beat us at the border. They beat us with trade. We have massive trade deficits with China. They make our product and other countries. We don't make things anymore, essentially. But we're going to start making things again. We're going to start making things again. We're going to make them in Ohio, believe me. We're going to make them in Ohio. Hillary wants to end forever the American independence that our soldiers fought and died for to keep and protect us. Either we win this election or we lose our country, and that's what's happening. That's your choice. It's as simple as that. A Trump administration will secure and defend our borders. Hillary is so radical on immigration as Secretary of State, she refused to make foreign countries take back their criminal aliens. I don't know if you know what's gone on. They would catch a murderer. They would catch a drug lord. They would catch some bad people, top gang members. They'd bring them back into their countries. The countries would say very intelligently, "We don't want them." So we'd bring them back. She would put no pressure on those countries. We bring them back, and in many cases, we just put them right back on our streets where they wreaked havoc. Wreaked havoc. I will get them over there, and they're not coming back. I promise you that. I promise you. Promise you that. One such killer who was set free on Hillary's watch went on to kill a young American girl named Casey Chadwick. The killer, who had already been convicted for shooting a girl in the head, should have been sent home and should have never been here in the first place. Instead, he was set free, went on a rampage, and murdered Casey. Hillary Clinton should be ashamed. She should be ashamed. She also wants to increase Syrian refugees coming into our country by 550%. This, even though she admitted in private, according to WikiLeaks just the other day, that she knows terrorists are trying to infiltrate the refugee program, which they absolutely are. Hillary's support for open borders with the Middle East will give us the same problems as France. All you have to do is look on, see what's happening with Germany and so many other countries, with the multi-generational terrorism embedded in our communities all over the world and all over our country. So let me state this as clearly and as nicely as I can. I am going to keep radical Islamic terrorists the hell out of our country. At the same time, we're going to completely rebuild our very depleted military. That includes building a state-of-the-art missile defense system, which we need. It's time. When it comes to keeping America safe, I believe in three very important words, and we don't have it now. It's called peace through strength. But to be a strong country, we must also be a rich country. Sounds crass, but we got to be a rich country. Right now, we're a poor country. We're a debtor nation. At the center of our economic revival, we'll be fixing our terrible, horrible, incompetently negotiated trade deals. In our country, 47 million Americans are in poverty, and 45 million Americans are on food stamps. Amazing, right? In this day and age. This is the legacy of President Obama and Hillary Clinton. No state has been hurt worse by our trade deals than the state of Ohio. I'm going to bring back your jobs. You're going to have big expansion of your existing companies, and no more companies are going to leave the state of Ohio without there being serious economic consequence for that company. The state of Ohio has lost 1 in 3 manufacturing jobs since NAFTA, signed by Bill Clinton and supported heavily by Hillary Clinton. Hillary's South Korea deal also cost the United States another 100,000 jobs. And do you remember when Hillary Clinton ran for the Senate in New York? She said she was going to bring back 200,000 jobs to upstate New York. Guess what? More and more and more companies left. They went to Mexico and other places. She did nothing but talk, and that's all she's doing now when she runs for president. She doesn't have the strength. She doesn't have the aptitude. She doesn't have what it takes if we're going to be a great country again. That I can tell you 100%. And you know, when she's over in China, if she goes down in Tiananmen Square, they'll just leave her there. They're tough people. They're just going to leave her there. They're not going to help her up. They'll say, let her come up when she's ready. These are tough people. Since China entered the World Trade Organization, another Bill and Hillary-backed deal. Now listen to this. 70,000